Las Vegas man only gets probation for killing a 1-year-old. How the hell can this happen? Issues with evidence? This is bullshit.
Prosecutors point to issues they had with evidence and also witness statements, so they agreed to a sentence of probation instead.
All that took place and you couldn't say a word. That's why I'm here today.
Now that man is not going to prison.
Welcome back to Grim World. I'm your host, Devin Roberts. Today we discuss some disturbing news. Las Vegas, Nevada. A man has been convicted of killing his girlfriend's 1-year-old child. News has it that the boyfriend attacker will avoid prison time. Yeah, you heard it right. You see, prosecutors claim that there is a lack of evidence, and one thing leads to another, and now this has resulted in a not guilty verdict. You can't make this stuff up. You see, according to Yahoo.com, in 2024, a Clark County grand jury voted to indict Christian Rabino, who is 29, on first-degree murder and child abuse for the death of Kai Tesoro, who was only 17 months old at the time of his death. Police identified Rabino as Kai's mother's boyfriend. Last November, Rabino entered an Alford plea to a charge of voluntary manslaughter, records say. Through an Alford plea, a defendant acknowledges prosecutors may have enough evidence to lead a jury to convict them, but at no time do they admit guilt. As part of the plea agreement, prosecutors agreed to a sentence of probation. The voluntary manslaughter charge itself carries a sentence of 1 to 10 years, documents said, but the plea deal negated any prison time. This past Tuesday, they hit up court. The Clark County District Court Judge Jacqueline Bluth, who is a former prosecutor who has also worked on child homicides, addressed various issues geared towards the trial, which included her disappointment with the particular terms of the deal they reached. Chief Deputy District Attorney Dina Renetti stated in court, the state believed it had some evidentiary issues if we had gone to trial. In these cases, typically there are no eyewitnesses, and so you're relying upon caregivers to give the most accurate information. DA Renetti went on to highlight the potential issues she found. These issues included concerns regarding witness statements to police, as well as unexplained past injuries on the 1-year-old, which happened to be discovered during the autopsy. Renetti goes on, this was a rare negotiation for me as well in this type of case. I take these cases very, very seriously. But I also have to live with the facts of the case and what I can prove at the trial. June 1st, 2024, Metro Police in the area received a phone call regarding a child, later identified as Kai. The caller stated that Kai is in fact not breathing. Kai is then transported to the hospital as soon as the paramedics arrive. Doctors expressed the fact that he had bruising to his head and a fracture to his right leg. Kai's mother informed police that he apparently fell off of his bed onto his head a few days prior. She said he bumped his head, she just bumped it. Sure, I don't like this one bit, by the way, but let's keep digging. After Kai was fully examined, they determined that the baby has had several brain bleeds, not just one. It doesn't end there. Kai also had a fractured leg, which was most certainly caused by a very large amount of force. The doctor went on to say that Kai suffered non-accidental trauma to his eyes from suspected shaking, and noted the alleged abuse was one of the worst cases he had seen. It was all documented.
There's something about parenthood, as soon as that baby's born, you just know you're hooked. And that no matter what happens to you, your child is the most important thing to you.
We thought that there could be no more perfect person in the world.
Kai's mother went on to tell police that she witnessed the man, her boyfriend, Rabino, shake Kai in the past. She was aware and acknowledged that he has been abusing him several times in the past. Keep in mind that the baby's only 1 year old. Jesus. You want to hear something gross? Police recorded Rabino became frustrated with Kai's inability to walk on his own and slammed Kai's feet first on the floor. Kai's grandfather, Steve Tesoro, steps in and states in court, "We've got a person here that we're talking a minuscule amount of time that they have had to pay for the taking of life of a 1.5-year-old child. He had no voice. He was 1.5 years. No voice."
Couldn't tell anybody that he was being hurt. Couldn't tell anybody he was scared to death.
All that took place, and he couldn't say a word. That's why I'm here today for him. Now, Rabino was posted up in jail for over a year, where he was waiting on a jury trial where he could enter his plea, of course. This is where I got ticked off. Clark County District Court Judge Jacqueline Bluth straight up allowed Rabino to await his sentencing on house arrest. That motherfucker. In Bluth's defense, she did state to Rabino that "I don't like this negotiation, but I do believe it is my duty under these circumstances to follow it. You'll get one shot. You step sideways on this, and I will not bat an eye at sending you away for the maximum.
Once this deal is done, I owe you nothing. So you mess up, I'm sending you to prison for the rest of the entire time."
So what the hell is happening in Vegas? I know you guys are in a desert. I mean, I live in one too. Get this, just 9 months ago, a man was sentenced to 20 years in prison for also killing a toddler. These parents straight up suck. I'm referring to Terrell Rhodes, who was 31 at the time. He was convicted of first-degree murder and assault on a protected person. According to MSN.com, Rhodes admitted to killing 2-year-old Amari Nicholson, his girlfriend's son, in May of 2021. In a previous confession to Las Vegas Metropolitan Police, Rhodes admitted he killed the boy at the Emerald Suites in the Central Valley near the Las Vegas Strip, while the boy's mother was out of town, according to detectives.
Police say Rhodes lied to police for a week while people searched for the missing boy, but eventually confessed to killing him and hiding the body.
Very alarming, yes, but without diving into that case as much, one might think drugs are involved when most of these baby and child deaths are executed. I'm picturing some tweaked out parents. I don't know, but I bet their parents were just like them. Get this, just like the boyfriend Rabino, killer of the 1-year-old, Rhodes also said in court that after his girlfriend's baby urinated on himself, he hit the kid 3 or 4 times with his fist. The toddler appeared to turn blue and stop breathing, according to detectives. It's apparent that these pathetic father figure boyfriends lingering around have bent up frustration and anger that they are taking out on one that can't defend themselves. A helpless baby. You're lucky I don't have a kid. I once kicked someone's for messing with a cat, and that cat wasn't even mine. Now back to Christian Rabino's bitch. Clark County District Court Judge Jacqueline Bluth sentenced Rabino to probation for 5 years, a mere slap on the wrist. Violations of his probation include drinking and drugs. If he violates those 2 things, he'll be sent to prison for 10 years. Kai's family donated his organs to help other children in need. A GoFundMe campaign was launched, reaching their goal of $20,000. You're listening to Grimworld, the only channel that dares to expose evil. If you like stories like this, please like and subscribe. You're all I got. Plus, there's Spotify too. I'm out.